chose a timber rattlesnake, which incidentally this was put in the Philadelphia newspaper, and it's considered the oldest political collection in the United States. He chose a timber rattlesnake, which is only found in North America. He chose this snake because it's deadly if provoked, but the snake is severed, and why he severed the snake is based on a wise tale that says if you sever a snake and bury it before dusk, it has a chance to rejoin itself. So he's trying to send a message to the colonies that we have a small window to unite, or we're all going to perish. The snake is winds to represent the eastern seaboard of the United States, and then geographically it's north to south. Two states are missing, Delaware and Georgia. Delaware was omitted because they were governed by Pennsylvania at the time, and Delaware didn't separate until 1776 when we declared our independence, and they said, okay, we're going to govern ourselves now. But Georgia was completely omitted. It later resurfaced then during the Revolutionary War and became a battle cry to try and now unite against the British. It also resurfaced during the Civil War to try and unite the nation. And then it was copied. This is Paul Revere's version of Join or Die. This was in the masthead of his newspaper in 1774, and I recreated this Join or Die image and adopted it as my icon. You can see there. Now here, I've combined two historic images. This is Paul Revere's Join or Die with the Sons of Liberty. They were the underground movement that really helped spark the revolution. They actually created a flag with 9 vertical stripes to represent the 9 colonies that attended the Stamp Act Congress. This was to protest, our first tax. So this was then created. Actually, then turned the stripes horizontally and added 13. So that's how it's all derived. But they would hang this flag under Liberty trees to summon townspeople that they were meeting. So this is a way to call the townspeople to alert them that we're having a meeting to protest British tyranny. And then the British would come and cut these poles down, or cut the trees down. So then the colonists got wise. You know what they did? They sheathed the poles in iron so that they couldn't cut them down to fly the flag.
That's really interesting. Thank you for that. That's really fascinating.
And this one, the Appeal to Heaven, I never saw that, even as a history major, so I asked him to explain, what is the Appeal to Heaven? Why don't you tell us?
Sure. Washington knew he needed a navy to crown British shipping, called privateers, and he couldn't get any funding from the Navy, so he commissioned 6 schooners. He paid for them at his own pocket, and they were strictly designed to prey on shipping, and then he would give as an incentive anyone that manned these ships a piece of whatever they confiscated. So privateers, he actually kind of backfired in a way at one point during the war, where everyone wanted to be a privateer, right? Because you could earn quick money. So Washington decides to create a flag for his navy, and he chose a pine tree, which was utilized in primarily New England because they made a lot of ships in New England. But they would fly a merchant ship. So Washington incorporates it with his flag.
And I just fact, I didn't even know what appeal to heaven was.
I thought this was the Marines. I didn't realize it went back to the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 13 colonies, I guess.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, the Georgia and Delaware are omitted from the
Be
Union.
quiet.
Go inside.
Delaware was